Hey guys, Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm. How are you doing this morning? Hope everything is going well. And we're going to continue our Weizen series of beers this week. From the Great American Beer Festival list, we go down the Great American Beer Festival listing of all the beers. There's over 100 different styles and there's subcategories. And this is like one of, I think, 5 subcategories for wheat beer. But each one is very unique and distinct. So you want a separate proper podcast for each one. So, hey, if you haven't gone on iTunes, can you give us a rating and review? That'd be awesome. That helps me out tremendously. It gets the word out that we're here and we're trying to help people on educating on beer. Or whatever platform you're on. You know, and if they have a rating system, click on those 5 stars. Everything is going to be cool. If you got some comments for me, questions, if you got somebody you want me to interview, you know, shoot an email my way, michael@craftbeerstorm.com, and we'll get in touch with them and get them on. We're 360. Anybody in the craft beer world, you know, we love to talk to them because there's just so much going on. But this week we're going to do the German style Bernsteinfarbenes Weizen. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. It's not an easy word. But I'm going to tell you what Bernsteinfarbenes means. The color on this beer is amber to light brown. The German word Bernsteinfarben means amber colored. There you go. And the clarity on it, if served with yeast, the appearance may be cloudy. So the yeast usually settles to the bottom. Say you have a bottle of it, the yeast settles to the bottom. You pour it in, and it rouses, gets mixed up. Then you have that cloudy appearance in the beer. Also could be suspended in the beer too. It depends how fresh it is, right? If you go to a brewery. The perceived malt aroma flavor, distinct maltiness, and caramel or bread-like character arises from the use of medium-colored malts. Really good. They have the caramel malts. That produces a really nice taste in beer. Perceived hop aroma and flavor, it's not present, so it's very low. You know, not really use a lot of hops, not hop pronounced. And the perceived bitterness is very low as well. The body is medium to full. And it's medium to full because they use a lot more grains in it. You know, it's a higher ABV than a normal Weizen wheat beer. Additional notes, these beers are made with at least 50% wheat malt and are often roused during pouring when yeast is present, and will have a yeasty flavor and a fuller mouthfeel. So also the use of wheat as well gives it a nice body. So it's a really good, nice beer. The ABV on this is 4.8% to 5.4%. You know, your normal Weizen, half a Weizen is a little bit lower than that, but it's a nice range. It's a really nice, you know, in the middle of the road range, not crazy. And you serve it in the Weizen glass, okay, which is a long, slender glass. We've explained it in some past episodes. Take a listen to the first episode of this series, and you get an idea of what a Weizen glass is. Nice, slender glass, produces a nice white head. Beautiful beer. Example, Urweisse from Ayinger. And that's Aying, Germany. And, you know, fantastic brewery near Munich, really making awesome beer. Everything I had from them is fantastic. Ayinger, it's Ayinger. And that ABV is 5.8%, so it's a little up there. The notes, the union of wheaty freshness and dark malt often produces a fullness of taste and complexity. Explains the world-famous English beer commentator Michael Jackson. He's not around anymore, but he did a lot for the craft beer world. This also applies to the Ayinger Urweisse, which is a strong amber-colored yeast cloudy wheat beer. The beer is strong with the first taste of and malty in aroma. Top-fermented, yeasty taste sensation is unmistakable. This beer is rich in sparkle and has just a touch of special bitter quality. That's probably from the grain used. And the fruity and malty mild aroma will have you won over immediately. And that fruity aroma comes from the yeast used. There's a specialized yeast that they use in these Weizens, which it's all about the yeast, you know. And in this one, we have some medium colored, you know, grains that are used. They're really tasty too, bready. Yummy. Just get a whole chicken and eat one and have one of these things like in a liter, right? Delicious. But that's your South German style Bernsteinfarbenes Weizen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Send me an email, michael@craftbeerstorm.com. I hope I was saying it correctly. But it's just another beer. There's loads of beers out there. There's over 100 styles, like I said. This is like one of 5 in a subcategory, right? Good stuff. Like all different regions of Germany, they took this wheat beer and they just made it their own, you know. And this is, you know, from different regions, so it's cool. That's what I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I hope everything's going well for you. And we are going to talk to you on Friday with Craft Brew News. We'll review the news of the week in the craft beer world. Mondays we also do a podcast with a mover shaker in the industry, brewer, distillers. Now we're getting into. We just had a distiller on Monday. It's fantastic. Good stuff. Creating local good stuff for you. So go visit them, support them. All right. We'll talk to you guys on Friday. Take care.